Hello my friends. Thank you guys so much for stopping by today. I wanted to share with you guys something that I received for my birthday from my beautiful friend Aida, and I received this a few days ago. I did get a chance to play with them, but I was super excited when I received them. Thank you so much. This is a gift for my birthday that she sent to me, and it's something that I actually been wanting for quite some time, and I do mean quite some time. But it's, it's one of those things that kind of like you see it, you like it, but you kind of forget about it with time. And she reminded me. She reminded me. And so I'm also going to share with you guys what I did with it so far. So I kind of opened them already because I did get a chance to play with them, and but I did want to do a video share with you guys what she sent me. So she sent me this pack of 12 Brusho crystal color assorted pack. And if anybody's not familiar with what brushos are, they're like watercolor crystals, and basically they're activated with water, and you get to sprinkle them. I did a few test runs here with some of these index cards that I received from my friend Rosie, who's Creative Wings, and I got to like do a little bit of playing around. I'm trying to learn how to work with them. This is something that I've always liked because of the way that they kind of blossom and they bloom out. So when they first came out, I was like, oh my goodness, wow, that is super cool. What an awesome technique. And I tried to, replicate it with other things, but it never quite worked out just the way that Brushos, worked. So again, very new at working with them. So trying this out, test running them, seeing how it works, how they blossom, how they bloom, how the colors kind of, work with each other. So kind of test running them, and at the same time giving myself a head start so that I can start working in this little index journal that my friend sent me. And so I did a little bit of that. I also worked in my bigger book, so I'm going to show you guys that in a second, but I wanted to talk to you guys about what these are real quick. So these are they're Color Craft Brusho colors, and we have a variety of colors here. I wrote on the lids what the colors were, and then all you have to do is you can pop a hole in there, but there's many ways of using it. You can also open it up. I did go ahead and open all of them, but if you're only going to use it, if you're not going to use it with a brush, I recommend that if you do purchase this, that you don't take the plastic binding off. You just leave it and just pop a hole in the top. I was so excited I opened the whole thing, and if you guys can see, there's these little crystals in there, and oh my goodness, you guys, these things are so pigmented, and they get on everything, especially once you spray it with water. Like the colors go everywhere, but at the end of the day, it's still awesome. I had a lot of fun, and there's so many colors. We have turquoise, black, yellow, orange, lemon, emerald green, dark brown, scarlet, brilliant red, ultramarine. We also have purple and lemon green or leaf green. So a whole bunch of different colors, you guys. And thank you, my friends. I am going to have so much fun working with these and playing with this. So I want to show you guys what I actually got a chance to do. Again, in my little adventure, my little playtime adventure. I haven't really been making many craft videos, you guys, because my living room has just been somewhat, I'm still calling it my living room, but my craft room is somewhat unbearable between the humidity and the heat, and it kind of comes and goes, and it cools down, and it gets hot again. So it's just been kind of like, ugh. So I've been doing, as much as I can do for my room, so sketching, stuff like that, drawing, stuff like that. So where's my other book? So I did, like I said, get a chance to kind of play with it a little bit. So this is like one of the adding almost all of the different colors into it, adding a whole bunch of different colors into it. This is on hot press paper, so it's a very smooth kind of paper, and it doesn't necessarily bleed through, but it does kind of have a little bit of a bleed through on some, if depending on how much you use. So after I did all of this playing and all of this stuff, then I started to get serious. I'm like, okay, my friends, it's time to get serious. So what I ended up doing was this. So I really I love how it came out. I don't know what you guys are gonna tell me about it, but I loved how it came out. I really loved the intuitiveness of this process. um, it's very like Zen doodling type, if you will. It was very relaxing, very calming, and you know, I got to create the effects, and I'm gonna most likely do some of these on video. So let me know if you guys are interested in watching how I go about doing this on video, and again, I will get working on that soon, because this is actually something that I can do, rather quickly, if you will. It doesn't take a lot of time to do something like this. Now, the drawing it in and the doodling and all of that does really, it takes a little bit of time depending on how heavy it is that you're, how much you're adding to it. But I think that it came out super cool. And what I saw was more or less the butterfly as far as the shape came out. So I thought it was super cool. And I'm like, you know what, let me add some more details to it and see how much more like a butterfly I can make it. Now, granted, it's not geometrically correct. Butterflies are very geometrical. Everything is exactly the same on one wing as it is on the other. This is not the case with something like this, but I think that that's okay, because it's very free. It's very free flowing in that way. And again, it's very intuitive. So I just started kind of doodling and just little by little started adding things here and there, and it started to kind of form and develop on its own. So this is what this came out like, and look at those effects. Look at all of that. I didn't use any bleach on this. I know that bleach is a technique for that. I didn't use any bleach. I just added water and let the water sit, and basically splashed water here and there, and it would just kind of fade out on its own. And I didn't apply any heat tool or anything like that. I just kind of let it dry on its own, but you can dry it up faster with a heat tool if you wanted to. But I think it came out super cool. I love like the water effects, the bleach out areas. I think it came out super cool. It reminds me a lot of like the Tim Holtz oxides, stuff like that. Reminds me a lot of that as far as the effects that you get. You can lift the color if you need to. Now, this always stays active, so you can, it doesn't matter how long ago you created your, you did your art. You add water to this and you're going to reactivate it again, so you do have to kind of seal them off if you want to. But again, that's completely up to you and how and what you're planning to do with it. I don't know what I'm gonna end up doing with it, but you can see I got a lot of bleed through. This was another one, and I'm using a napkin to catch whatever excess I can catch, so that I can use this later, maybe in my art journal page or some kind of under the sea type of something or the other. But these are super fun. I'm learning. I'm no expert in this in any stretch of the imagination, my friends. I think I just got lucky with this one, to be honest with you. I just got lucky. So I am gonna do some more testing and trying out different methods and different things. So if you're interested in figuring out if brush strokes is for you, then stay tuned. I'm gonna do like a kind of like a review, if you will, and I'm gonna do some different techniques and play around with it and do some experimenting with it. Now, I'm gonna forewarn you that that video might be a little bit longer, because I'm gonna be doing all these different tests and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll get something like that going. If you're interested in anything that you would like to learn about brush strokes, please write them down in the comment section down below. Again, I cannot stress enough how important it is for you guys to engage, not just in my video, but in videos in general. I don't know what's going on as far as YouTube and the crafting category, the arts category, but I've noticed that a lot of people have been complaining about similar things. So again, I think that in order for us to stay relevant and keep ourselves relevant, we have to make a conscious effort to help each other out in that department. So I would greatly appreciate it, and I'm asking if you guys would please comment on the videos. Please give the video a like so the videos get shared more often on YouTube's algorithm and all of that good stuff. Trust and believe that when I go to your video, I'm gonna comment, and best believe I'm gonna give you guys a thumbs up to help you out as well, because again, it's the gift that keeps on giving. So let's not look at that blue blotch. That blue blotch is not done, my friends. It needs more color. Let's look at this pretty butterfly, and let's look at these awesome brush strokes. Again, they are what I expected them to be, so I'm super excited about that, and I'm super happy with that. And again, I want to thank you so much, my beautiful friends Ada, because with everything that you've got going on, you still managed to just wow my world, and you're just amazing. And you know, my heart is always with you, my friends, and my thoughts and prayers are always with you as well. So thank you so much for taking the time out of everything that you've got going on, which definitely takes precedence over all of this, and you know, sending me this beautiful gift that I truly enjoy and definitely appreciate. So thank you so much for that. And again, my friends, don't forget to give this video a like, comment down below. If it's possible, if you're interested in sharing, then please share. That would be awesome as well, because sharing is always very much appreciated. Anything to do with engagement on my channel is always very much appreciated. And thank you all so much, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks, my friends. Bye.